I think some of the things that I'm passionate about are the same sort of things that everybody on this panel is passionate about. It's gun violence, it's women's rights, it's anti-Semitism, but specifically anti-Semitism, I had never really experienced it before, I would say, 2016. Personally, growing up being Jewish, I was a little bit of a unicorn growing up in southern Louisiana. But teachers always, asked if when they put up a plastic Christmas tree, if I wanted a plastic menorah as well. Everybody was incredibly understanding and accommodating and curious, which was, all I could ever ask for. But around the time I was a freshman, sophomore in high school, and sort of around the 2016 election was when being Jewish was something that made you stand out more than it normally would have before. And I had never experienced any anti-Semitism in my school, and definitely not towards me personally. But during my sophomore year, there was some anti-Semitic hate towards me personally by people I didn't even know, which I found very interesting because I had never met them or spoken to them. But the fact that I was Jewish meant so much to them. So I think that's when I really started becoming aware of it. And that's also from 2016 to 2017, anti-Semitic hate crimes rose 60%. So it wasn't just me experiencing this change in culture or change in social values. I think it was everybody. That was just really when I became aware of it. And then it became extremely prominent when my personal synagogue was vandalized by some white supremacists, and there was the words "burn," "Synagogue of Satan," and the white supremacy battle cry of 1488 spray painted on the side of my synagogue, when I think I really became passionate about not just educating people in the Jewish community about the fact that anti-Semitism is growing more prevalent, but educating everybody, because again, I wasn't aware until it affected me personally, and those who aren't Jewish, I'm sure, are even less aware because it doesn't affect them. So yeah, I guess that's something that I've become passionate about and that I've been speaking on more so recently, especially with the recent attack on the Tree of Life Synagogue. So I think it's just something that we have to continue to discuss and talk about because it is becoming more prevalent, and if we don't speak up about it, when we don't speak up about it, nothing changes, and people remain ignorant. And I think that ignorance is probably the most threatening thing to the Jewish community right now. So yeah.